Hello guys, welcome to today's video. There we go. And let me just do some explaining before we get to filming. So, people have been asking me, there we go, what has been going on with this machine recently? Well, the thing is, nothing. We've started to use it again because the other week the WDK packed the bucket again because it started to trip, but I've actually found the issue now, and that was because of a dodgy pump wire. So I've just replaced the wires for them, and it seems to be working. So yeah, and the other reason why, so basically the reason prior to that why we were using this is because I didn't want to keep using the WMA for every single load. I have used it since, but I want to obviously keep that machine alive and in the best condition possible. So yeah, and the other reason why I've started to use this is because it's so cold recently and it's in the middle of winter. My pipes have actually froze, the water inside. Because even though they're insulated, because of how cold it's been in the last week, it's frozen. Because I tried starting a wash in the WTK after I fixed it, and it wouldn't fill even with the valve on or off. So then I left it and then tried again 5 minutes later, and luckily it started filling because there was that little bit of frozen, or it was all frosty in the pipes. So I've decided that from now on, in winter, I won't be using the machines in there for a month. From the middle of December, which is around the 15th, all the way till the 15th of January, I won't be using the machines in there, which is why we decided to try and use this and see how it would go. Luckily, it stopped leaking, and it will be replaced soon because these are the issues. Really loud on a spin with clothes in it. Aquatech doesn't work properly. Drum light doesn't work. And the pump's now on the way out, the actual drain pump. But I am tempted to refurbish it myself, since I bought it refurbished and it wasn't, because all it needs, I could get by with a slightly rattly pump. Sometimes you can hear it though, sometimes you can't with the pump. So I could get by with that. All I really need is to have a look at the drum light, fix that noise, and then for me that would be good enough. But I also do want an aquatech sensor, just so that if I do sell it, I can sell it fully working. But yeah, anyway, so it was last used, so let's get to filming now. It was last used on Daily Quick 60 with extra rinse, washing sheets. And I'm going to film a rinse cycle. There's nothing in the drawer, nothing in the drum, as you can see. Oh, and by the way, guys, please let me know if this angle is good, being able to see the whole machine and a decent amount of the drum, if I'm honest. I could get a little bit of better angle. I'll mess around with it whilst you're watching. Okay, so thanks for listening to that bit. And then let's go. I'm kind of doing this just to rinse everything out after a few. Yeah, you can hear the pump. So I'm doing this because I kind of want to show you what it does in the aquatech phase. Sometimes it will go through the paddle by luck, sometimes it won't. And I want to show people that for a Becco with an E71 error code, it means that blue paddle which you saw at the start when I had the drum open, that's the aquatech. And at the top there's a magnet, and if that magnet fails, it can't detect whether the paddle is. So even though your machine might have an error, but it actually still works to the naked eye, it doesn't, which is why it still completes the cycle, but that's the issue. And then also, I don't know if I just said, but I'm also rinsing this out to just like run a rinse, I guess, after the first few cycles for the first time in like 3 months. So yeah. I will empty the pump just in case there's something in there, but if there ain't, then I'm going to say at best this machine has 6 months left. I really do want to refurbish it, only because here's the reason. This was the first, like, so it wasn't brand new, but the first reconditioned / refurbished machine I bought from a appliance or store or like outlet shop, whatever you want to call it. And I was really looking forward to this when I got it. The reason why is because at the time people knew I've always wanted to try out a home wrist and things, and I bought this one because it actually looked really nice in black, and to top it off it had an aquatech. Which I also have really wanted to try out, but I would kind of rather a standard homers over anything now, because of the fact that cottons is so short. But like, I don't really mind about that. I'm just a bit annoyed about the company I bought it off, even though it said refurbished, it wasn't actually fully refurbished. So if I do buy off this company again, it will be a brand new, and the brand new I might buy off them will be their second chance. See, it just, well actually no, that's alright. It does that first one as a test, I think. But yeah. So yeah, basically. Oh, and actually I haven't said the reason to why this hasn't been fixed yet. Because, I don't know if you can see, but along this, at the bottom, is the floor for the kitchen. And it's lino, and parts of it are like damaged and ripped. And my dad really wants smooth flooring. And I do see his sense in this, but he doesn't want this to be replaced or anything else moved about yet. Because of the fact that it could rip the floor again. And I mean, it still works-ish. And just to be used for the next few weeks, it's okay, because we've only been using it, well, I've been using it in the morning whilst everyone else is in bed, and my dad's been using it at night when he goes to bed and no one else is down here, because of how loud it is. Because luckily it doesn't actually wake us up in the night, it's just really annoying if we're down here, like during the day and it's on. So yeah. I will make a post at some point asking if you think I should refurbish it or not, because I'm a bit umming and ahhing about it, to be fair. There's a lot of work that needs doing to it, but the end result might be achievable and enjoyable. But anyway, I'll leave you to watch the rest of that. Actually, I'm just thinking to try out a different angle. If I was to do that. Yeah, that's better. I mean, you can see this for the light, but you can see the whole machine. I might film like that, to be fair. See the whole machine sort of thing. Um, So I think you can very well see now what I mean by the E71 error code and why your aquatech's broken. If it has that error code and does something like this, E71, look. It knows there's an error, but it's not good enough error for it to stop in the cycle, because the actual recirculation pump works, but if that weren't working, then yeah, it would have just cut out in the cycle when it gets out. Right, I'm just going to hand wash that along with all the other stuff in the sink. That's literally clean. I don't know why that's there. Oh, and also another thing it needs, as well as all of them bits and bobs looking at, and a new aquatech sensor, is a new motor. Because this motor, even though it's an inverter, and you can tell it's an inverter-ish, because it's quieter and wash and that, but it sounds horrendous at higher speeds. It sounds alright, it just doesn't sound normal like the WTK and the Eco WMB I have and all the other ones I have. Like, you can tell there's something off with it. Whoever put them in did that wrong. And you'll see as well, when it comes to the spin and the time up there, it will be accurate if it spins like within the first 1 or 2 attempts, maybe 3. After that, it will just keep rebalancing and rebalancing and rebalancing. If there's a load in there, it can't balance, because literally I've seen it refuse balanced attempts before it goes into spin, and then it will spin sometimes something unbalanced, and then other times it will just keep going for like half an hour, which which is really annoying. If you can see like things in the corner and down there, it's just the cats. What are you doing that for? Wait, yeah, let me get the bed. Oh, and another reason why we're going to replace this, but my dad wants to wait, is because, I don't even see down there, but there's like a cork stuck to the side of the machine, because, well, mainly Florian, but the cats keep trying to, well, they do succeed, pull out the kickboard. So we want the original one that fits all the way across to go back. And we're going to keep to freestanding because there are ways to install in this kitchen. But we need to get one about 5 centimeters slimmer. I think our limit's like 55 and this is like 59, 60, which is why, even though it fully fits in completely, this bit sticks out. Shirts down. We're drawing for school. See, even with a damaged motor, well, damaged, yeah, you know what I mean. And even if the aquatech sensor wasn't working, which it is, but yeah, I'm just saying for example, but it wasn't so noisy on spin with the actual loader close, I wouldn't mind it. Because at top speed, this is what it sounds like. It should sound better, but it doesn't sound the worst. When it slows down, I'm just going to end it there. I think, unless you, and I can't, I'll let it fill the whole thing, but it's just going to be a pointless anti-boost. Yeah, my fault, if I'm honest, I should have tried and did, yeah, got myself an 8 kilo hose. Then the original people could have fitted across. Oh, it's 2-minute anti-grease. You know, I'm just going to end it there, to be fair. You solve the rest of the cycle. Still need to clean the seal and the drawer, but I can't be arsed. Not with this machine. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.